Today, I will explain about the main story of the newly released Fighter movie in this video. Fighter is a patriotic action film based on the contribution of Indian fighter pilots. At the beginning of the movie, where a terrorist makes a video and claims that the video is for the people of Hindustan. He threatens that his fight for jihad or freedom while creating this video. The scene then shifts to a year before, where officers in Pakistan are watching news about the killing of a major terrorist in Kashmir. Another terrorist, Azhar Akhtar, plans to execute an attack in Srinagar Air Force Station. The story progresses as we are introduced to each character one by one. Squadron leader Sartaj Gill, shortly called as Taj, Bashir Khan, shortly called as Bash, Minal Rathore, shortly called as Mini, and others. The main hero of the movie, Hrithik Roshan as Shamsher Pathania, shortly called as Patty, make an entry with a jet plane. They all gather and Captain Rakesh Jai Singh, played by Anil Kapoor, forms a quick response team for the Indian Air Force. Meanwhile, a boy is going to kill an Indian soldier. Then Azhar Akhtar stops him and take the boy with him into a car and said to him that their target is whole regiment. After that, Patty and Taj are given a task to save helicopters from enemy aircraft. In the task, Captain Rakesh Jai Singh plays the role of enemy aircraft. However, Patty fails to protect the chopper pilots. So, after testing Taj's team, Rakesh Jai Singh gives them 0 marks due to Patty's egoistic behavior. After that, Patty invites everyone to his house for dinner, where Minnie sees a photo of Patty's fiancée Naina Jai Singh. The next day, Azhar executes a plan to attack Pulwama. The terrorist we saw at the beginning of the film is shown placing a bomb in a car and causing a blast that kills 70 Indian soldiers. All the Air Force aviators gather at the center after this incident, and Captain Rakesh Jai Singh sends Patty to Delhi. There he plans an air strike with Indian Marshal Rawal. Patty names this mission Operation Bunder, which is to be launched from the Gwalior Air Base, with the main mission being to destroy terrorist bases in Pakistan. A raw agent Jarina helping them with information by hiding his face throughout the operations. In a terrible air battle, India successfully destroys the terrorist air bases in Pakistan. However, Azhar somehow manages to escape. A few days later, Azhar attempts to seek revenge by sending jet planes to attack Indian territory. Indian Air Force immediately take action against the Pakistani jets. However, due to Patty's aggression, he follows the Pakistani jets into their territory, with Taj following him. After crossing LOC, Pakistani jets chase Taj and Patty's jets. Taj's jet have no chance for escape. Suddenly, a missile is fired at their jets, causing them to crash. Fortunately, Taj and Bashir manage to eject themselves, but unfortunately, they land in Pakistan. Patty is instructed to return directly to Indian territory after this incident. Captain Rakesh Jai Singh becomes very angry with Patty after this incident and removes him from the Indian Air Force, posting him as a flight instructor in Hyderabad. After all this, when Minnie asks Captain Rakesh Jai Singh if it was really necessary to remove Patty from his unit, Captain Rakesh Jai Singh tells her that Patty had made a similar mistake before. There was an incident in which helicopter pilot Naina Jai Singh, that is his own sister, lost her life due to Patty's mistake. On the other side, Patty was not very comfortable in Hyderabad, so he decides to resign from the Air Force. When he decides to return home in Jammu and Kashmir to catch a flight, he finds out that his flight has been cancelled. He requests the lady there and tells her that he is a pilot in the Indian Air Force and requests her to kindly accommodate him on any other flight. The lady tells him to talk to manager Abhijit Rathore. When Patty enters Rathore's room, he sees Rathore's wife there too. Then Patty tells Rathore that he is in Indian Air Force and asks him to accommodate him on any flight to Jammu. There Patty figures out that he is Minnie's father. He then becomes a little emotional and talks about the importance of his daughter, hoping that they will accept her back. Abhijit Rathore doesn't say anything and accommodates Patty on a flight. Then we see that Bashir has been captured by the Pakistanis and is being tortured. But after many days, Indian diplomats managed to persuade Pakistan to release them, and as soon as the news reached to Patty, he returns to the Air Force Center. When Patty lands at the Indian airport after his release, Minnie and others are waiting for him. However, when the helicopter gate opens, Bashir's body is removed, revealing that he was tortured and killed by Pakistani terrorists. It's also revealed that Taj is still held captive in their terrorist camp. The Indian Air Force decides to deploy military forces into Pakistani territory to rescue Taj and eliminate the terrorists. Although Patty had been removed from the Srinagar unit, he is given permission to monitor the mission from the control room. Other squadron leaders, including Minnie, are sent for the mission. The night before the mission, Minnie's parents come to meet her and apologize for their misbehavior. The next morning, the mission begins as Indian Air Force jets enter Pakistani territory and successfully rescue Taj. However, just as the Indian Air Force seems to be succeeding, Azhar destroys a helicopter with a missile and tried to kill Sukhi. This leads to a need for reinforcements for the Indian Air Force, and Patty decides to go and help his team. Captain Rakesh Jai Singh eventually agrees, and Patty gets a chance to go to Pakistan. He successfully destroys Pakistani jets and engages in hand-to-hand combat with Azhar, ultimately managed to kill him. In the end, Patty jumps from a slanted place onto Minnie's helicopter and successfully returns to India. Captain Rakesh Jai Singh apologizes to Patty and reconciles with him, and finally, Minnie and Patty embrace each other and the movie ends here. I hope you liked this explanation. Let me know in the comment box, and must watch Fighter.